in terms of being a boxing analyst, then again, what I will do is I'm going to link the video below, the video you did with EIS. I don't know, it's probably a few years old now, but it's like the day in the life of and it kind of follows you around doing different things, which it's a brilliant video. So I'll link that below for anyone that wants to see it that hasn't already. But just to kind of get an insight as to, and we'll go obviously you at the EIS here working with like GB athletes and things. So what are you doing on a week, on an average week, Chris? What are you getting up to?
So kind of the way I see it is, and that's the way I see analysis, is kind of just to aid the coaching process. So like I think we're kind of just massively, the right hand man to the coach or right hand woman to the coach, and kind of just trying to aid their kind of processes. So on a weekly basis, my more hands-on work will be alongside the coach and the athlete up in the gym, and whether that's and the video the EIS does actually it captures it really well. But it's basically, a big thing that I think is important is just basic video playback to athletes. So what we'll have athletes on the pads. They'll be working on certain elements of performance on the pads, which will come from the debrief of their performance. So you're throwing this hook a little bit slow, or you're not getting your hands back into position fast enough. So they'll work on that on the pads. We'll film it with an iPad and just turn it around and show them. And just really simple stuff. That's when they do pad work. They'll spar 2 or 3 times a week. Every open spar we will record, and the boxers will get that sent to them directly within an hour of that training finishing, or they'll go in the gym. We have 3 massive TV screens, or they'll go straight to the TV screen and watch it back with the coach, or watch it back on themselves while they're cooling down. So like the first thing for me is one of the main things in the week, and where a lot of my time is spent, is videoing and getting the athletes to be able to watch that back simply. So we've created a culture at GB Boxing where it's not difficult for an athlete to watch performance back. And once you do that, you'll see how much the athletes watch it back, because there's no barriers to them doing that. Another part of the week, another kind of main chunk of the week, obviously, is analysing and tagging, and we do that. We have about around 30 athletes on the program. So we can't tag everything. There's only 2 of us. But we don't really tag bouts that we've won comfortably. We don't really tag bouts that we've lost, unanimously. Like you can pretty much see why you lost or why you won them bouts. But we will analyse the close ones. Okay, well, we thought we won that. Let's analyse it. Let's see kind of the data. What does the data say? What kind of punch was they landing? Were we missing certain punches at this time? And bringing some kind of clarity to what happened. Because a big thing with boxing is it's a judged sport. So there's no point, there's no goals, there's no tries, there's no score as such. That's like objective. It's all subjective. So at the end of the round, you'll go, 5 judges gave it to us, or 5 judges didn't, or 3 judges thought we won, 2 judges thought we lost. And it gets really, what we try and do is we try and take the emotion out. We try and give some objectivity. So we'll say, okay, we've lost that 3-2. We've lost a really close round. We think we might have thought we won. However, this is what the data says, and these things we can definitely get better on. Regardless if we won or lost, we will get better on these things. So next time, it's not as close as that. And you know what? And I'm not just saying that the coaches and the athletes are fantastic in boxing in terms of, I've seen some what I would describe as, just massive robberies from the judges. But we'll get back to Sheffield, we'll analyse the fight, and we'll go, we definitely thought we won. However, we can still be better in this area, this area, and this area. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. Because as soon as you just say, we got robbed, there's nothing to learn.
That's true.
You're not getting anywhere. So it's always our kind of process all about, we train, we plan, we prepare, we do a brief of our opponent. We'll go and box, and then we'll debrief it, and we'll analyse and look at it. So two main elements of my week are the filming and playback and sending the videos and making that culture where it's easy for them to watch their videos back, and then also the analysing and getting reports ready for a brief or ready for a debrief. So analysis data can supplement the debrief and go, okay, we're going to watch. A big thing for us, so everyone will do a debrief, every boxer will do a debrief. A big thing for us as well is, in our analysis, we'll highlight the big eye-catching shots. So you landed 4 eye-catching shots in the first round, they landed 5. This is when it happened. Because a big thing, and people overlook this, is that we need you to be watching the video when that's happening. Because what we realised quite often was a coach or a boxer might be looking at each other talking while the video's playing, and they've missed the big shots. So now definitely pay attention to the middle part, because we watch the full bout back, and obviously watching a full performance back, you're going to miss things. So we make sure we highlight the bits you don't want to miss.